We made it to Mini Glacier Lodge. We're going to explore the area for a while. Hopefully get a boat tour.
You just walk along and you'll get to this junction here.
You can't touch it. Our oil's changed. That's older than you.
Is
the
this
map.
Oh, really?
She says to the little kid that's showing us the way to go.
Well,
so there's
guy
this
really
way.
does it.
There's this way, which has a little bit more up and downs, but this way is a lot more casual and flat.
Yeah.
All right, and then you'll see the boat dock, and then you'll keep going all the way to Grinnell Lake.
All right. Is there water in the lake now?
Hi everyone, here we are at Mini Glacier Lodge having some lunch. We get lunch provided for us from our employer at McDonald Lodge. So it's a really handy treat.
Turkey and cheese today.
This is our lunch view. We're sitting on a bench having a nice sandwich, some cool water. And it can't get any more perfect than this. It's a high of 81 degrees today and sunny, but watch out. Tomorrow looks like 51 degrees and rainy. So we're glad we came today.
Pop them up out of the frame and toss them out into the lake. Please do not do that unless I specifically request it. Alright guys, we don't want to have to go swimming for the remainder of the day.
We made it on the boat.
If anybody does
We're
decide
gonna
to go
across
for a
the lake
swim today,
now.
we do have a light. Off to our right is Mount Alton. Mount Alton is the migrational home of our bighorn sheep here. So in the winter, they stay out on those slopes just off to our right there. You can actually see the goat paths in that sheep. And off to our right again, we're getting a wonderful view deeper into Swift Current Valley. I'll point out some of the peaks there for you so we all know what we're looking at. That large Heavy Shield was a very sacred mountain to our Blackfeet Nation here. To the right of Heavy Shield is Big Fire. That's a telegram of 4 words to their bosses over across the country for the Great Northern Railway, who owned the hotel at the time. They said, "Big fire, save hotel." They got a 1-word response. Cool, thanks, awesome, good job. You know, those are all great choices. The Great Northern Railway went with why. I'm glad they saved the hotel. Shifting our attention a little bit to the animal village. A little bit narrower, a little pointier, a little taller. The right ones are a little bit bushier. So we do have 2 totally different types of forests on either side of us. The left side is an old growth forest. Those are subalpine fir and Angleton spruce. And then on the right side, we have lodgepole pine trees. So the old growth forest is hundreds and hundreds of years old. This side of the lake has never burned in human history. We don't know the exact age of these trees, but they're really, really old, right? And then on the right side, we have the lodgepole pines, which actually sprouted up right after that Heaven's Peak fire of 1936 that I was talking about earlier. That means that their cone is covered in this thick waxy resin that only opens up if it's exposed to temperatures greater than about 112 degrees Fahrenheit.
So we're off the first lake now, Swift Current Lake, and we have a hike over to Josephine Lake to finish the tour. And we can get off there and do a little more hiking. I'm out of breath already. I don't know if it's from the altitude or I'm just tired. But whatever it is, I'm glad we're going downhill now. So now we're at Josephine Lake and we're getting on the second boat to go to the end of this lake. It's called the Morning Eagle. And we are definitely at another very beautiful spot.
Been here for 78 years, and the only time it left was in 1974, she had to get some repairs done on her. And there used to be an old logging road that connected this lake back to the hotel. So they brought out the Morning boat and then brought up the Chief Two Guns to spend its winter here on Josephine. Our old boathouse used to be located much closer to the mountainside to our right. It was located about where our dock is today. And that spring we had a major avalanche come through that completely destroyed the boathouse and decapitated the Chief Two Guns. It was forced out onto the lake in 2 pieces and had to get skidded out, but wasn't able to operate. After a week, they had a big keg of beer waiting for them back at the hotel. Looks like there are some animals to our right. I see some wild hikers on the trail today. And little do they know, they're hiking through what the rangers like to call the Bears' picnic ground. Buffalo berries, wild raspberries, and strawberries. And if you've been in Montana for 0.2 seconds, we have huckleberries. And the bears love to eat all of these berries. We just had peak berry season the last few weeks. It's kind of on the tail end, but to finding and killing their own food. In the springtime, those avalanches are the main killers of our mountain goats and bighorn sheep. So when the bears emerge from it is equivalent to about 20,000 calories, so a lot of food. And the Army Cutworm moth has more nutrition in it than
So I moved to the front of the boat.
easier for the bears to
Now I
slurp up those moths instead of finding
Landscape a little bit better.
other critters we have.
I believe that's from an elevation.
Winter snow.
So typical winter snow here in Many Glacier, we get up to around 200 inches, and the lakes here will freeze over as early as November. So winters are very harsh here. The winds do not stop blowing here on the east. We're on the beginning of the Great Plains, and the winds will sweep down from the Continental Divide and gust up to 150 miles an hour over here on the east side of the park. It is not unusual for a typical winter day to have wind between 50 and 100 miles an hour.